What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and this is my third attempt at trying to record today, which have all failed because the game keeps crashing, freezing up, and not coming back to me, locking up my whole PC, all this kind of fun stuff. And, well, I'm going to try one more time. But I don't expect a lot here. Hostile force spotted. That's fine. We're working. We're almost to a secure spot. We will get these doors put in as well while we're at it. Boom, 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 and boom. Oh, there's already one there. So this one should not be held open. This one should be held open, and this one should be. Once we get to that point, there is a shortage of trees right now. Wood, I should say. I'm going to do a few of these traps out of steel and the rest out of wood, because once we recruit, should be able to get a guy set the plant cutting wide open. I'm also going to move all this stuff down. And then I need to move this stuff because I need a bigger room where I can put 4 columns. Nobody's happy with this current space because there's no columns, so it's therefore being disrespected and everybody's getting a -4. And I know this because it happened. It's happened twice today already. So I'm trying to wait for Jerk's gonna recruit any minute, and I'm trying to wait for this to get mined out, and then Jet will go back to doing nothing but plant cutting, hopefully, and Jerk will be a plant cutter and grower. New recruit Jerk, there it is. Okay, so then we make this non-prisoners. We send Jet to arrest that dude. Yes, that's fine. Go ahead and do it. Move him in there, and then I am going to get 3 bedrooms. I'm going to wait for the lights to be turned on in there. I do need a weapon for Jerko. What are you working on there, friend? I equip him with this. Yeah, it's funny. You've done this so many times. Alright, don't build squat. And then I need to alter his work. Okay, he's set to cut plants. Wide open. Jet, you should not be drafted anymore. I apologize for that. We have an Italian uniform in here that was left laying. One thing they could have done better was gotten the names per faction better. This one needs a hold open. This one needs a non-hold open. I'm going to have to force that, but I might as well wait for all the doors to get done. So what we're going to do is build the wall straight. You know, you do the same things 100 times in a row. There you go. We'll build a wall from here straight up. And then we'll clear all this so that when people come in, they go through our trap corridor down here. Boom. We're waiting behind our barricades to give them the business. I do need to build a hospital desperately. I do. Oh, that didn't happen last time. Very nice. We'll take that, and we'll take this. Just so someone can go get shot when the enemies show up. That's going to be great, right? Alright, so get all this dealt with. And then we're going to shrink this down because I don't want it in the area where I need to build my ceremony room. Should be fine. It's a fair amount of rice. And there's berries here we can harvest. We are getting a little bit low on rice, but not too bad. Is there any wildlife for hunting? There are some goats. Very nice. Okay. And there are our enemies. Looks like one group at the top. I made better time last time. Alright, you lot over here. Draft over here. Okay, they should be coming in hot. Jerk, you may want to get behind the barricade, not stand in front of it. And let's not be too hasty here. They do appear to be mostly a melee crew. Alright, they have me outranged pretty significantly here, but we haven't taken any shots. Alright, we have to charge. There they go. That guy's going to continue to run and gun. Got him. Are they all toast? Alright, no survivors. That's too bad. But Make a deal. Get all that picked up. Get our guys tended. Desperately need that hospital. We need the smoothing orders in here as well. Let's do that. We're going to do this section too. There we go. All right, ritual opportunity soon. So I do need to get going on that. I don't know if I should deconstruct this. Why don't we just have somebody drive it out of the way? Board is a driver. And fire it up. Try and run that rat over. Alright, just stop, turn off, and unload. Okay, now I can get a little spot for rituals here. Should be good. And we should have a massive abundance of wood before too long here. Something like that. Oh, we need power down there too. Let's not forget about that. I feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over here. It's because I am. Oh, okay, I swear I told him to carry all those weapons in too, but there you go. Maxwell did not get tended. Yank. Go in there and tend that dude. And it's going to be like, badink. Yank didn't do his job. Hey, we actually have some herbal meds coming in with our new plant cutter guy around. That's great. I don't have a good way to get this vehicle out of here. But if you deconstruct it, you just get a bunch of parts. It doesn't show its monetary value, but I assume it's got a pretty legitimate value. It's just running up the value of my colony here, for whatever that's worth. I think I could do more bedrooms over here. We don't have to worry about infestation, because the insects are indeed turned off. Major break risk on snow. Needs serious pain, rotting corpses. -4 for the liberation lectern being disrespected. Okay, hold on now. We need this held open, and we need this held open. And you, my friend, are going to be the one to do it. Okay. There we go. Alright, I can put in my traps, I think. So let's go ahead and do that. Finally, legitimate security is in place. It's unheard of. We have a way to stop mad animals from just rampaging through. Alright, let's do steel for the last couple in case somebody with some legitimate armor gets through. There we go. Oh, look at the trees come down. It's glorious. Now we got all this apparel laying around too. I don't have anywhere to put stuff. I should set up space trade. We're going to pretend it's not really space trade. It's going to be, I don't know, some type of long distance trade with a friend that's not in outer space. I think that should make sense. All right, there's lathe. Back to main. We want to get on to machining. We do have a flash storm, which is a little weird because it's raining like crazy at my house right now. I'm going to floor the rest of this up too, just to the materials reserved. There's a, man, let's just do that. Under that door too. There you go. And what else? I don't want to do too much over here where the enemies are going to be coming inside. Whatever. They'll get to it. I just need a little bit of patience. I kind of wasted this space. Really want to get geothermal going. I think that's going to be a massive improvement. But now wood is going to be in an insane abundance here. What is this? Russian rucksack. Did we bring that stuff in that fell from the sky? We did not, and I can tell you why, because there's nowhere to put it. We need smelting on, man. There's just too much to do. Turn that on. It doesn't have enough power. Grid access 0. Really? Yeah, grid access 0. What can I turn off? This is fueled. Yeah, we made our packaged survival meals too. I have nothing. I have nothing I can turn off. I can build a third one of those damn things. Where do you put something like that? You'd like it to be out of the way, wouldn't you? You'd like it to be under a roof, too. I could line up back here with them. I guess that's the plan. Yeah. Oh, are you bleeding? What's going on? He's got shot in the neck somehow. Is anybody coming to tend you? No. Okay, yeah. That's got to be from working down here. These are in kind of a dumb spot while we're walking around over here. I'm going to cancel orders. Cancel. I'm going to cancel the... Hold on. That area we need. This area we don't. So let's try and stay out of there. I could build a wall behind it. If you build it like 2-3 paces back, they won't destroy it when they're shooting these. But I don't know that I can because it's mud. So I'd have to build a bridge first. Okay, there you go. We are secure. The smoothing should happen. This stuff should get built. Do we need any blocks? What's, oh, Snow's asleep. Somebody, please work on this. Sensory mechanites again with the sensory. Everybody's struck down with sensory mechanites. I think those have some positives and some negatives. Yeah, manipulation, talking, hearing, sight. So they're not all bad, but they certainly aren't good because then people are crabby because they're sick. Why aren't we planting? Let's see. It's 49 degrees Fahrenheit, 9 Celsius. Maybe it's too cold at this point. All right. Shrink your zone here. This we still haven't completed either because there's a tree in the dang way. But at least we have the wood to do whatever we want now. I do have a Christmas party I can do here, so we might as well do that and see if we can get things to pan out for us. So let's do it right away. 76%. All right. I still have no idea why there's tumbleweeds blowing through during a Christmas party. The rest of it makes fine sense. Little flashing lights and a tree and all that jazz, but I don't understand why. Ah, Wanderer joined. Hello. How are you? People have arrived. Jump. BB. Bio. A fast learner. Non-violent. It's fine. Social. Maxwell's wife? No stinking way. Let's unassign you and add Maxwell and BB. And then that dude needs to go over here. Assign. Okay. Look at that. We don't even need a new bedroom. We do have to set up some work. I'm really sad it's a non-violent pawn, given how things go, but we could certainly use more plant cutters and growers around here, that's for sure. Research, too. Look at that. Let's bump all these up to 4. I don't really want you doing crafting type skills. Yeah, that's fine. Mine, quarry, that, art, craft. That's fine. We'll see what happens. Beautiful. Look at that. Someone's got tattered apparel. But we are almost at a point where we can start making apparel. I really want somebody to just start working wide open here. I think I suspended all these jobs, so we shouldn't be doing any of this at this point. No more block making. And once we get this done, that needs to come in. Hopefully we can smelt enough crap that's in storage to get some space back, because right now it's a bit unusable. Let's go with parquet. Parquet it is. Then we'll do some columns, if I can build columns, furniture, structure. It's going to be under structure, sorry. Column. There you go. Plenty of wood around. Alright, so Snow does spend all of his waking hours dealing with this mess. You are a depraved ecologist. I don't think I have anybody that's a melee only person. I have 2 clumsy people, a pyro. Snow is my night. All temporary workers, no thanks. Why are they just dumping meals wherever? I think we're gonna put this. Why don't you put it in here? Well, there's a chance I'm gonna need a second stove and a second butcher table, but I guess I can put it here. So copy my settings here, paste them here, edit them a touch. Clear all meals. We only want packaged survival meals on here. Okay, done deal. Finally, somebody to trade with. This hasn't happened in a long time. The Russians were coming non-stop and then they just dried up. I don't know what happened, where they went, why they stopped. There's cloth toques laying outside. Snow. You gotta go talk to Smelly over. Smelly? Smelly. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna sell as much crap as I can and buy as many meds as they have. That clears some items out at least. Oh, look at the tree chopping. It's nuts. Alright, I'm gonna switch my guy, new guy, Jerk, to grow as top priorities, so hopefully this stuff gets done. Look at all this wood. We have 8,000 wood. Now where are the Ruskies when you need them? Come on, people. Next up on the research, flak armor, and then we can actually do our uniforms, which would be fantastic. Get everybody properly attired once again. Thank you guys kindly for bringing that to us. It was much appreciated. This has been irking me for a while. No real reason. I just don't like how it looks over there. Okay, they'll finally bring this stuff over, I think, and then everybody should get a little happier once they do that. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, it went away. I did move a door so I could do something like this, and then build a few more of these bad boys too. Is there anywhere worthwhile to put this? Yeah, I think we can probably pop that there and get another chair in here too. And also rec. Let's do some extra rec. Let's do a wooden chest table. What's this room? It's very impressive already. I'm fine with it. Probably a little cluttered. You can't really get on our case too much for that. Okay, hopefully our rice comes due. What I really need is somebody to be harvesting berries, because we're about out of vegetables. Okay, there's a manhunter pack of wolves. Everybody is scheduled to be inside the base. I think we could safely ignore. We'll call that Abbot of Armor once again and move on with our lives. Now, fortunately, no one had held this door open, even though I had it set to hold open. So, I swear I did that. But, okay, we do have berries here. I was harvesting berries. That should get me enough to keep my meals stocked. And hopefully, it is 42 Fahrenheit, 6 Celsius. That's kind of cold for rice growing. I need something to do with all this stinking wood. It's all going to rot. Very slowly. But it is going to rot. We are doing our smoothing so we can get 3 additional bedrooms set up here, which is good. I'm going to do 2 regular beds, and I'm going to do one of these bad boys, and then boom, boom, boom. Just keep the progress going here. Not the best bedrooms on the planet, I'm aware, but they are slightly impressive. Did we smooth this? We did. Okay, good. Because we are actively recruiting. You have 0.7 left, and you have 0.7 left. So these guys will recruit in no time. I'd like somewhere to put them. There is a medium male psychic drone. That is not a good thing. Jet just went on a food binge, so it does have a little happiness built up. So I did. Let's go back to the Ideal Legend. I did figure out. Nope, not that one. Faithful Creed. Get out of here with that. There you go. We can frequently proselytize. But I don't understand why it's not letting me do the things I wanted to do. Faction, a temporary camp of a rival faction is under attack. Well, that's fine. Kind of sounds like their problem, not mine, but there you go. Yeah. So I don't know. So that means Jet doesn't have a convert, and here I don't have any kind of conversion ritual that I can do. Maybe I need to bounce the game. I'm not sure. We'll have to find out in between episodes, I guess. I'm gonna put a bunch of shelves over here with wood, and I'm gonna plan out some bedrooms. I don't know why I'm mining that, really. Okay, so all this stuff can go. We are gonna have to get chunks brought in. Let's copy the settings on this one. Paste them here. There you go. Cargo pods are trying to lure us out of the base with what? Stuffable side cap. I don't even know what the hell that is. Hyperweave stuffable side cap. It's worth 141 bucks. It doesn't say what nationality it's with, but I guess we'll. 19 steel chunks. New recruit, Raymond. Welcome, friend. I'm going to keep the prison as it is. Debate not building another bed, but it's dangerous to keep too many prisoners together. Ramon, my man. What do we got for you? Anything. Let's give him a... Wait, are you good at shooting? No, you actually are absolutely horrible at it. Let's give him the bayonet Russian rifle. And let's go set up his work. There we go. It's going to be a constructor and a plant cutter. Wish this rice would come in, because we are out again. May have to switch back to regular meals. Not having ourselves psychically sedated has made a massive impact. How many wolves are there? Quite a few. There's a puppy. 4, 8, about 11 of them. You take them one at a time. Not so big of a deal. We could line up over here. Like this. Send somebody up over here. Here. Hold this open. They're going to destroy my traps if I do that. Why don't we hold both these open? Okay, Raymond, back down. Back down. Snow is not happy with it right now. Okay, everybody draft. Go here. Will they come in? Appears as if they will. Now we're going to get soaking wet. Let's go hide on the other side of this water. Yank. Did Yank get lost? Where'd he go? There he is. Okay, good. Well, I think the wolves might be buggering off at this point. Some of them are. Alright, maybe let's go out and get them. You guys gonna come for us? I can super run and gun your butts. There we go. Give it to him. That one didn't rot. What about this guy? Rotting. 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 Any others? No, that's it. Okay. Are there any more on the map? Will be the next question. No, that's all of them. All right, as you were, people. Somebody bring that guy in. Schedule everybody to unrestrict. Raymond already was. That's great. Just risking the new guy. All right, massive progress. Please leave a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I read them all. I do respond. The psychic drone has to end. Chemical starvation's a bit tough too. Sick, serious pain. These are both caused by that one issue. Chemical starvation. I can maybe grow a little something for this guy. Psychic drone ended. Well, that's good. That should perk him up a bit. But anyways, I love you guys. We do have to fix this. Naughty, I'm sorry, but you gotta come over here, friend. I shall see you all next time.